Aloha! Welcome back to the Anxiety Coaches Podcast. I'm your host and coach, Gina Ryan, and I'm so happy to be with you again today as we consider the many ways to bring your mind and body back to its natural peace and calm. Welcome back to the Anxiety Coaches Podcast and part 2 of Boredom, your nervous system's secret ally. If you missed part 1, here's a really quick recap. We explored why boredom matters, especially in our overstimulated, always-on world. We defined boredom as a state of mental restlessness caused by a lack of stimulation. And even more importantly, we distinguished boredom from depression and apathy. I also talked about why so many of us, especially those with anxiety, try to avoid boredom at all costs. Often boredom feels uncomfortable or even threatening because it creates quiet space that our anxious mind wants to fill. But here's the good news. Boredom isn't the enemy. It's a natural signal, a pause, that invites us to slow down and create space for healing. So today, I'm going to dive a little deeper into the hidden benefits of boredom, why it's actually a powerful tool for calming our nervous system, and practical ways to invite more stillness and unstructured time into your life. Now that we've laid the groundwork and started to shift how we think about boredom, I'd like to explore some of the surprising benefits that boredom can offer you. And you might be wondering, how can something that feels so darn uncomfortable actually be helpful? Well, boredom gives your nervous system a chance to reset and down-regulate. It opens space for creativity, problem-solving, and self-connection, things that often get crowded out by our constant stimulation. So let's look at these hidden gifts and see how embracing a little stillness could be a game changer for your anxiety and overall well-being. First off, we'd like to look at how are we going to practice boredom, right? It seems like an interesting topic. How would we practice being bored? So, how do we actually begin to practice boredom, especially if we're not used to it and maybe a little afraid of it? And we don't want fear to be creeping in, do we? The key is to start small, just like I talk about with meditation, and to approach it with curiosity instead of judgment. Let's look at a couple different ways here. First off, let your mind wander without judgment. You don't have to sit cross-legged and do nothing. You could take a slow walk without your phone. Leaving your phone behind actually sets up a whole different feeling in your mind and body. Let your thoughts drift like the clouds. No pressure to be productive or present in a certain way. Just walk. Just breathe. Look around you and let your mind roam. That wandering is a part of your nervous system decompressing. You could also try 5 to 10 minutes of intentional boredom. So you could set a timer on your phone, and you could sit on your porch. You could lie on the couch. You could stare out the window, which is one I suggest to people all the time. No podcast, no book, no phone. Just space. And I know this might feel awkward or uncomfortable at first, but that's totally normal. You're actually unwinding years of overstimulation. You could also swap scrolling for staring. Instead of reaching for your phone, try looking out the window for 2 minutes. Watch the sky. Notice the shapes in the clouds or the way the light moves across the floor. It might feel boring, but that's the whole point. You're learning that it's okay not to be on all the time. You could also use some gentle reminders. This is where I feel like mantras can be helpful. They can really help to guide your nervous system in this process. Some that you could softly repeat to yourself are, I am safe even when I'm not doing. It's okay to rest. Or, boredom is space, not danger. These phrases can help your body unlearn the old reflex of stillness equals threat. We are going to change that. Another thing you could do is to notice the discomfort and breathe through it. Actually be with it, noticing it, not distracting from it, not trying to make anything change. And the first few times you practice intentional boredom, your mind might resist. You might feel fidgety, irritable, or simply impatient. I don't want to do this. This is stupid. I don't even know what Gina was talking about. This can't work. This can't be good for me. It feels so uncomfortable. This is totally normal. Just notice it. Don't judge it. We're going to be curious about it. We're going to see it, but we don't have to put a label on it of good or bad. Breathe gently and remind yourself this is new. It's okay to feel this way. Over time, that initial restlessness begins to fade. And what's left is something beautiful. Space, calm, even insight. Now, I thought we might try a little practice here, a reflection. Let's see if it could be something you can commit to memory or come back and listen to here and there. It's a help to get you started. It's a mini pause practice. It's a little tiny experience of stillness. Let's do it together. Just taking a couple of minutes now to try something simple but powerful, a quiet pause. This is a chance to experience intentional stillness, to let your body know, I don't have to be doing to be okay. If you're able to, I invite you to sit down comfortably or lie down. Let your hands rest naturally, your shoulders, let them drop away from your ears. And if it feels safe for you, you could gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Obviously, not if you are driving or out and about in public. You can come back and try that with us with your eyes closed at another time. So let's just begin. For the next few minutes, there's nothing you need to fix. Nothing you need to solve, to scroll, or to produce. Let your breath come and go just as it is. There's no right way to do this. You might notice your mind starting to wander. That's completely natural. Just notice it and then gently bring your attention back to this moment. You might notice your mind starting to wander. That's completely natural. Just notice it and then gently bring your attention back to this moment. Notice the sounds around you, the temperature of the air, the feeling of your body supported by the chair or the floor beneath you. Notice the quiet rhythm of your breath. Let this moment be enough. If you'd like, you can sit silently and repeat one of these gentle affirmations. I'll give you a few of them. Stillness can nourish me. It's okay to just be. This moment is safe. I don't have to do anything to be okay. Let each phrase land softly in your body. There's no pressure. It's just an invitation. You're simply here, resting in stillness. No performance, no expectation, just presence. Take a slow breath in and then just let it go. And then gently bring your mind back to the room you're in and wiggle your fingers and toes, and whenever you feel ready to open your eyes. And I'd like you to remember these affirmations to take with you not only when you are sitting in this quiet little practice, this little practice of stillness, but to take them into your day with you. Because even a moment of stillness can be a refreshment, can begin to retrain your mind and body to be okay with boredom and stillness. Remember, stillness can nourish me. It's okay to just be. And the one I like here the most is, this moment is safe. This moment is safe. You wouldn't be listening to me if you were not safe. And of course, this next one is great also. I don't have to do anything to be okay. How many of us are driven day in and day out, believing that the only way to be okay is to keep doing? We want to give ourselves a chance to start being. I don't have to do anything to be okay. And I like the gentle reminders we had earlier also. I called them mantras at the beginning of the show, but these also can help to guide your nervous system throughout the day. So maybe you want to jot some of these down also and keep them close to you. Put them on your phone so that you see it. When you are starting to reach for your phone to scroll, maybe you can see this one, number 1, that I have 3 of them here for you. I am safe even when I'm not doing. I am safe even when I'm not doing. Boy, that can be a great reminder to us, can it? We don't have to be driven and constantly doing in order to be safe. We can let go. We can relax our muscles. And the second one is, it's okay to rest. I like this reminder because many people that I talk to who are really struggling with anxiety, unable to sleep, unable to relax, find enjoyment in life, have this idea that it's not okay to rest. We might start by just telling ourselves it is okay to rest. It's okay to rest. We don't have to always be doing. We don't always have to be up and on the go. People feel guilty for wanting to lie on the couch. But if we remember Claire Weeks' work, one of the favorite phrases she had was to throw yourself on the couch or a chair, I don't remember. Throw yourself on the chair like a wet noodle. Now that's resting. That is letting go of all those muscles, all of that having to hold on tightly. Sometimes we hold on and cling so tightly we probably leave claw marks. Let go. It's okay to rest. And finally, the third one, boredom is space, not danger. Again, what we're trying to get through to our mind and body is to let go of the old reflex that we have, that stillness, boredom, space is threatening. We have this idea that boredom is dangerous. So one of the ways we can counteract that is to have a little mantra of boredom is space, not danger. It's okay if when you start with this, you feel uncomfortable. Just know that's normal. And our favorite here, discomfort does not equal danger. Discomfort is discomfort. But when we are in a state where we are reacting rather than responding to life, everything from boredom to physical itches and pains are dangerous. And we get stuck in that and we react as if we are being threatened, our life being threatened. That is just our overactive reaction. It is not a response. And we want to take a few steps back and learn again that stillness does not equal threat. We've got this. We can keep going in a manner that is retraining our mind and body, retraining in a way that we can get into creativity from being in a quiet space, in boredom, that we don't have to be on our phone. If you've listened to the show for a long while, you know that I've worked many, many years with people with eating disorders of all types. And food can become one of those things that people use to fill up boredom, to fill up stillness, to actually just be doing something by putting food in their mouth, or by controlling their food so much that they don't eat it, and controlling it to the point that they have no stillness because they're so busy controlling. This doing can come from all kinds of different ways. So see where yours is. Are you scrolling? Are you in constant motion? Are you snacking? What is your way of filling up every moment because you fear stillness or boredom? It's all we can do is look at it. There's no judgment. We can always make changes. And I invite you to share your boredom experiments or your reactions with us at anxietycoachespodcast@gmail.com. I love hearing from you. And now for today's quote. Sometimes doing nothing is everything. And that author is unknown. I'll be back in a few more days with another podcast. Until then, be well and aloha.